Nigeria is a crime zone.
I'm renewing it. Huh? I'm renewing it. The paper of renewing it. Paper, no, I know you are not kidnapping.
You make any call.
But I have to tell you. But there's no offense in pressing my phone in the car, sir, boss.
Me, I'm telling you.
I have to tell my people that.
This is what we always do for our station here.
Yes, okay.
You don't make call now.
If I'm in car with you, you mean I cannot make call? I cannot call anybody. You cannot call. Nobody has to know when I get.
Put your phone inside your pocket box.
So when I get
station, carry your phone.
But I need to call people that they need to know where I'm going to. My loved ones.
I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm putting my. You are not putting it. Understand what I'm saying? Put your phone inside.
Straight. We need to tell people where we are going to now.
Because this is what I'm going to give you statement to make.
Statements? Why are we making statements? You said we are going there to photocopy.
You know why you obey statement? You don't obey me.
Police officers allegedly extort over 1.something million naira from 3 corps members yesterday. See guys, I tell you, I say police for Lagos, they live very, very wicked. Especially those who say they did Surulere on that bridge. See the 3 police officers, many people thought say they know them, say that they always extort Nigerians. They always expect Nigerians and not be lie. Yes, not be lie. But yesterday, karma, God don't catch them. Because the guy, they secretly record everything when they do that yesterday, but they don't know. The guy wear this metal reband glass. So if they use and they record them, because they think get a camera, if they use and they record them, but they don't know. They do. So they say they carry this guy, go their police station. So this policeman, if they say the guy don't get right to even call his parents or people to tell them say they arrest them. So maybe the guy not even dare operate phone for a place as he is that was that the guy carry the go station. We can't rubbish talk with that. At the end of the day, they carry them go. One of their organ will not wear uniform, search all their car, they don't say anything. The guy they come tell them, okay, how much you give? The guy say he go give them 50,000 naira. They come say, your uncle say, what do you want you 50,000? Say they come as small picking. Say don't collect millions of naira. So what do you want you 50,000 naira do? Imagine. Now your job be that. And one thing I want to even understand again, what you concern police officer and driver license? Not be a road safety work be that. So they come they follow that guy where they drive the Benz talk in one of his friends. So they are treated, they follow them talk in different way. Guys, it's police them wicked do. See, as they carry the enter station, they collect money 100k from the guy, they collect money 100k from the other guy, make it 100k. They don't allow the guy go withdraw. They say my friend go withdraw him. They collect 80 and give him friend go withdraw him. They don't want to so that trace no good day. So that they don't be trace them. You see how wicked they are. Their top person get Bitcoin worth $850. This policeman collect phone. Add in your vendor. Policeman get vendor. Say God. Add your vendor number for the guy WhatsApp. Chat in vendor up. His vendor can send wallet. Give him. And so they transfer all the whole Bitcoin this guy get to vendor. Vendor can wire money. Give him vendor account number. Wire money. Now he can't clear the whole chat. After you don't finish everything. He can't clear the whole chat. Delete everything from the guy WhatsApp.
Why is it that Nigerians don't like hearing the truth? There is nothing Kemi Badenoch has said about Nigeria that is not true. When I was in Nigeria, I was kidnapped by the police in Abuja, myself and my brother, in the heart of Abuja, in Wuse 2. In Wuse 2, I was kidnapped. And these guys said, oh, well, you know that they've spoken to the Alga in the night, in the dead of the night. They drove us around the suburbs, the suburban areas of Abuja. They threw us into the trunk. I actually struggle with anxiety and what's it called, and claustrophobia. They threw me into the trunk of the car, myself and my younger brother. They harassed us. They told us that they could kill us, nothing will happen. They forcefully took our ATM cards from us, went and used POS, and we drew how much? Over 500,000 naira. In fact, they took my AirPods. What are you guys talking about? Like, why is it that we are a very sentimental people? The Nigerian government, the Nigerian leadership is very poor. The Nigerian government is bad. Nigerians need help. Why? I understand. I might understand the political reasons why people do not like Kemi, but she's saying the truth. And I love the fact that she's saying the truth on a global platform so that people will see Nigeria for what Nigeria is. And by the way, when I talk about Nigeria, I'm not talking about Nigerians. Nigerians are great people, but we have a very ugly, impish set of political leaders. See, that night when I was in the trunk of that Toyota Matrix and all of these things were happening, I was with my pill, my anxiety pill, and I wanted to take my anxiety pill. And one of the policemen stopped me and he said, you think you want to commit suicide here? You know, no be here where you go commit suicide. By the way, that's just one of my encounters. Have I also told you guys that a soldier in Nigeria, an army man in Nigeria, has actually said to me, we were actually in a bus, we were going to Abuja by road. That was many years ago. And something happened. Anyway, long story short is that he said to us that I can shoot you here and kill you and nothing will happen. And do you know what's funny? You might think that the threat is actually empty. Nothing will happen. If an army man shoots you in Nigeria, if a policeman shoots you in Nigeria, nothing will happen because they can frame you for being a thief. They can frame that you had drugs or, you did something. It is ridiculous. After that experience in Nigeria, I palpitate. I'm always suffering heart palpitations whenever I see the police. Because the police in Nigeria can the police in Nigeria can bully you just because you look good. How did you get the money to buy this phone? They've carried my friend. They've arrested my friend, who's a music producer, because he had a laptop. What do you mean by you're a music producer? What's that? The police in Nigeria are one of the most uneducated in the world. Like, a policeman in Nigeria is asking my brother to bring the certificate that he received to have Binance on his phone, to do cryptocurrency, that he's meant to have a permit. These guys are so daft. And then when you talk about it, Nigerians are saying, you are demarketing Nigeria. But Nigeria is already in shambles. At what point are you guys going to talk about the wars in Nigeria without you guys trying to manipulate other people? Nigeria is in shambles. In Nigeria, I feared the security agencies more than I feared thieves and kidnappers. Because at least I know that the thieves and kidnappers, they are real. That's what they are. But there is no need parading yourself in police uniform, but then you do just the exact thing thieves and kidnappers will do to me. I'm talking about my experience. So when you hear some Nigerians abroad say stuff like, I can never live in Nigeria, or it's not because we don't love Nigerians. It's not because we don't love Nigeria. Sadly, the things that we've seen in Nigeria, we don't want to. That night that I was in the trunk of the Toyota Matrix, I decided that I will not raise my children in Nigeria. Because when I called my dad and I told my dad, this is what happened, my dad began to cry. My father, who's 60 plus, began to cry. He was sobbing like a child. He was like, so this is how I would have just lost you. He was crying. And then in that moment, I'm like, wait a minute. If I don't leave this country, this is what I'll have to face with my child. In Nigeria, you can be arrested because you have tattoos, because you have dreadlocks, just because you look good. And it is absolutely insane. It's gutting. And I don't understand the Nigerian people who want to keep on defending Nigeria. Everybody knows that Nigerians are great people. Nigerians are good people. Nigerians are great people. But the Nigerian government are not good people. That my younger brother had the EFCC come into his compound where he lives. Do you know how they got into the compound? They broke the CCTV cameras. It's a financial security agency is breaking the CCTV cameras, slapping people unwarrantedly, beating people up. And then at the end of the day, they just go. And they came in with masks. Oh, for God's sake. Nigeria is a real crime zone. Nigeria is a crime zone. So when people who are abroad, we don't know what Kemi Badenoch has actually seen. She's just telling us bits and pieces here. We don't know the fullness of the things that she experienced in Nigeria. So let her talk. If the government is very embarrassed about what's happening and what people are saying, then fix up. The Nigerian government should fix up. Just fix up and everybody will be fine. Simple. I love Nigeria. I love the Nigerian people. But one thing I have grown to accept is that my love for my life is not less than my love for Nigeria. So as much as I love Nigeria, I can have a long distance relationship with Nigeria as a state.
report ballot papers. See this man, no? They report ballot papers.
Yes. You guys, let's stop it at the one not people. We come out to vote. We forget about the vote.
My people, open and don't hear for una self. So make una tell me, where is the lie? For waiting Kemi they talk. Where some people they begin they cry. Begin they cry. The video come out, come talk for you. Una begin they shout. Kemi they share your own experience. Una begin they cry. Yes. As if Nigeria citizens, all of us will be babies. We don't know waiting they go on. We don't know waiting our law enforcement, waiting they are capable of. My people, I'm not sure say any youth, I mean our male youth, I'm not sure say una go fit see 10 out of 100 where they never go through bad experience from these useless Nigeria policemen. Because those people where they shout, I believe say Nigeria police never happen to any member of their family. Now I made them get that infantry begin they shout on social media. Say wetin Kemi they talk no good. Because I don't know wetin no good inside. Me and you, we don't talk a lot of things that is more than wetin Kemi they talk. I don't come on where Kemi on now. That one can't be, it can't be like new thing for them. Yeah, people. They won't use Kemi shine. That one run. He run. Kemi say him be light, it no be darkness like una. Make una pack. If na this matter go let una change, make una change. We all love Nigeria.